If you're looking for a small pull-behind trailer, this is not it. But if you're looking for an under 40-foot toy hauler, boy, do we have a surprise for you today in this episode of Travels with Delaney. Welcome back, everyone. My name's Patrick, and I'm so excited you're here today because I want to show off this new Grand Design 320G Momentum toy hauler. Now, I believe this comes in at about 36 foot 3 inches, which is a little on the smaller side for a toy hauler. We're going to go ahead and start this tour inside, so let's go on in. And we're going to start right here in kind of the center of the trailer, and this is kind of like an open concept living room. And I'm going to start right over here, and the first thing you'll notice in this slide, which is one of 3 slides, is this really big couch. Now, I really like this because a lot of times in slides you'll have a real small, like 2-seater, but this is a full couch, and it has the built-in recliners. It also has massage, I believe, and heat and some cool light, and you can just kind of kick back, and boy, this is great. Now, the other thing I really like is I am looking right at this really nice size TV right across from me. And in addition to the TV being straight across from the couch, we have a nice fireplace right down below. That's going to give off heat. And then I also see like a stereo entertainment center. And so I really like this. The other thing I'm going to mention about this seating space is look at these windows. I mean, you get so much light in this one slide, and it looks like we can open these windows both on the side, and then there's a slider on the bottom, so we could get some real nice air movement. Now, I do want to point out that this particular unit has this fan fold style of blind versus like the roller shades. Right above the TV, look at the amount of storage. The one thing you are going to find with this unit is there is a ton of storage throughout, and it has a really large cargo carrying capacity, and we'll take a look at those numbers when we get outside. Right around the corner, we're going to find a pantry. Now, this pantry may not be as deep as some that you'll see, but look at it. I mean, it's really big. They put the lips, so if you put like cans of food or boxes of food, they're not going to fly all over. And later, I'm going to show you why this pantry is not as deep as you might think it should have been. Right up top, you're going to have another big storage compartment. You're probably going to need a step stool to get up there, but again, lots of storage. Now, this is the second of the 3 slide outs, and look at this refrigerator. This is a high air refrigerator. Look at that. 2 big crisper drawers, and then down below is going to be your freezer space. So really nice residential style refrigerator. Right over here we have a Furrion microwave. Right below it is going to be our 3-burner propane stove and oven. Small oven there. You have a pot and pan drawer right below the oven. I really like the fact that they give us a extra window right here, again, just to let a little light into this kitchen. Now, this unit does not have an island, so to speak, but they kind of wrap this around. These are solid surface countertops. You'll see right here, we've got one big like farmhouse style sink. Over here, again, endless amounts of storage space, and I love these cabinets, the way they've done them with the glass. Right below, you have a little bit more storage right in here. And the one thing that they're kind of short on is drawer space. They do give you 3 small drawers that you could use for things like silverware. And then right below the sink, look at this trash can. Big size kitchen trash can actually fits under here, plus you have plenty of room for anything else you want to store. So this is going to be your kitchen. You got your sprayer nozzle right there. I really like this. The other thing you'll notice, we've got a skylight right up top. We have some speakers in the ceiling. We've got 1 of 2 ACs on this unit, but this 5th wheel has really nice headspace throughout. Now, when you first come in from outside, you're going to find this cabinet. And again, I love what they've done. They went with glass here, wood down below. You're going to have some storage, but this is where your control panels are, as well as your generator. And then we'll go right down below. There is your fuse panel, and again, more storage. The one thing you are not going to have an issue with in this particular RV is storage space. So traditional 5th wheel, we're going to come up the stairs, and off to the left-hand side is our bathroom. We'll start right up here. You have a nice big deep cabinet that you could put towels into. We have our toilet right here. Porcelain, plenty of leg room. So nice space. What they've done is they've done a little cutout here just so you can get into the bathroom. A little bit of storage space down below. You could keep things like disinfectant wipes, extra toilet paper. Now the sink in here is not super big, but you do have a sink. You have a really large medicine cabinet. And then the shower. I really like the shower. What they've done, that a lot of times in these you'll see the glass doors, and I've always worried, like, how are those glass doors, will they break? They went with a traditional shower curtain. If you're worried about water getting out, they put like a lip down here, and that's not going to be an issue. This thing is super big. Notice this shower system. This is a crazy shower system. We've kind of got like that rain flow. We've got body jets. We have the handheld if you need to use that. They've installed a caddy for your soaps and your shampoos. Plenty of elbow space. I'm like 5'11", I think, and you can see because of that skylight, tons of headroom. So I really like the bathroom. The only thing I don't like in here is they went with a really small venting fan. I would probably upgrade this to a Max Air or a Fantastic fan just so we could get moisture out. Now we're into the bedroom, and again, notice the window over here, super big. This is the exit one, but we could open this up, get some good airflow, and we have small windows right beside of the bed. This might be one of my favorite bed layouts. It's a queen size bed. We have storage underneath. It's on struts, so look at all the storage down there. But what I really like about this is the front is kind of rounded. They went with a padded headboard right up here, which I really like. I like the looks. Look at how big these nightstands are on both sides. USB 110, lights up above. We have some open storage up here. Each side is going to have a top cabinet. Not a ton of space, but again, you could definitely put socks up there. And then down below, we have even more space, and that goes way back. Let's go over here to the third slide out, which is going to be almost like a his and hers wardrobe. Look at this. Big wardrobe right there. Plus you're going to have two nice sized drawers. Look how deep those are. I have two of those here. But don't worry, both of you are going to get your own wardrobe. So same deal, two drawers down below. There is a place you can mount a TV if you want a TV over on this wall right up here. And this does have the second AC. This is a big unit, and the second AC is going to keep you cool in the hot months here in the bedroom. Now let's go ahead and head on back to the back of the trailer. Right up above, you have like a little loft. Now, if you had a kid, this might be a perfect bedroom area. There is a ladder, I believe, that will get them up and out of this. But if you're just a couple, this might be a good place for extra storage for you. But what I really like, because this is a toy hauler, they call this the garage. Now, if you're going to be bringing toys, you could get your golf cart in here. You could get your side-by-side in here. But if you don't have toys, this could be another living space for you. Like this could make a great office. So what you'll notice here is, I believe they call, I forget what they call these, Happy Jack system, but you have like two opposing couches. These will actually fold over something kind of like this. And when you do that to both, you're going to be able to make a bed. So if you had guests over, and it's a fairly decent size bed and pretty good mattressing on it. If you have a really big party, we have another bed up top here that we could bring down and we could use it almost like bunks. I could actually see this area almost like as office space for maybe a couple who's living full-time in this. You could convert this into your office space, and I think it'd be really nice. Now over here, we actually have hookups for a washer dryer, which would be great for full-time living. And you have a half bath back here in the garage area. And so you can see, again, a porcelain toilet and a sink. That way, if you have guests over, they don't have to go up into your bedroom to use the bathroom, and you do have a window in the bathroom. Now, the floor in here has this kind of like plasticky, non-skid surface, and there are places to tie down your toys. It does appear that this may have a table as well, because I see a place for poles, so probably a table that could go in between. So this could actually be your dining room if you didn't want to bring toys. Or maybe if you're like us, you just want to bring your e-bikes, you could take them in here. Now the thing I really like, and we don't have it down, but this back obviously will go down as a ramp to load your toys, but more importantly, it can go down and act as a patio. So there are sides all the way around. There's a set of steps that'll go off the back. And so you have screening, I believe, so you can close this off, and you can have like your own little private deck on your RV when you're out camping. It also finally has its own door, so you could come straight into the garage if you wanted to check on your toys while you're traveling, or if you want to just come in and use the half bath. Now, as far as how accessible is this when you're on the road, you're going to be able to get to your bedroom and your bathroom with no issue. Unfortunately, when this slide out comes in, it is going to make your refrigerator inaccessible unless you want to do like the old Dukes of Hazzard and jump over to get to your refrigerator. But the bathroom and the bedroom, you can get to that without the slide outs being out. Now that we've taken a look at the inside, let's on outside and take a look. This thing has some pretty big tanks on it. I believe the freshwater tank is around 115 gallons, and then you're going to have a black and a fresh that, if I recall, was around 74 gallons a piece. So those are some pretty big tanks. So let's start right over here, and this is going to be one of two 30-pound propane tanks. You're going to have them on both sides. Nice. Here you have your Nautilus water system where you're going to be able to control your valves. Everything's right inside here. And this is going to be a pass-through storage. It does get a little narrow on this side because of your water systems. We do have a place to hook up a hose, as well as TV hookups over on this side. This also has the auto leveling, which will be controlled right here. And as I look, this is 6-point auto leveling, so nice big fifth wheel. You're going to be able to put down all 6, help with stability. Currently they're getting a brand new cover. This is going to be your electric propane water heater, 50 amp service. Here is your furnace. This is going to be the slide out for that kitchen. And I want to point out the bedroom slide out, which is that small closet, is the Schwintek system. But on this slide out and the one over in the living room, this is the rack and pinion system, because these are bigger slide outs, a little bit heavier, and I like that with that. You have nice big G-rated tires on this. Look how big those are. Can't see it because it's a little muddy, but we have the CRE 3000 More Ride suspension system. We have your black tank flush right up here. You're going to have a sewer connection here, as well as one up front. So this has onboard fuel storage. I believe it's a 30-gallon tank. That way, if you need to bring fuel for your toys, you'll be able to fill this up. When you get to your site, you can go ahead and fuel your toys. Ladder is going to be right here on the side to get on the roof. That's pretty standard, is my understanding, with these toy haulers because of the deck coming down the back. There is a place on this side and the other side that we can actually vent that garage. That way, if we do have toys with gas. Coming around the back, this thing is big. I'm used to these small trailers we're always looking at, but it does have a Thule awning up here. We have the latches, we can let this down. And again, this is gonna make into a really nice patio. So we're here at Happy Acres Campground in Angola, Indiana, backed into this beautiful pond site. So we could be sitting out here with a cocktail, enjoying the pond on our private patio. We'll come around this side. We have steps and that back entry for the garage area. This is prep for the tire link system. That's going to be your TPMS. So you're all prepped for that. We have 2 speakers on the outside. And we have a nice big awning up top, electronic awning. 4-step aluminum system on this. I actually kind of like these. They're not as stable as the one piece, but you know, if you're going to be in a toy hauler and you're going to be out maybe where it's muddy and playing around with your quad or whatever, these are kind of nice because we're not going to put that mud inside the trailer. These fold up outside. It looks like we have TV hookups for outside along with 110. And then this is the other side of our pass-through storage. We've got a battery shutoff in here. Looks like we have a light. And there you go. And then this is going to be your other 30-pound propane tank. And then coming around the front of the RV, up under here is going to be your battery box. It looks like it's prepped for a generator on this particular unit, but this is where your big Cummins own-in generator would slip right in, and it's ready to be plugged in and ready to go. This has a gross vehicle weight rating of 16,400 pounds, and it says the unloaded vehicle weight is 12,628 pounds, so you're just under 4,000 pounds of cargo carrying capacity, which is what you need on a toy hauler if you're going to be hauling your toys. Now I'm going to have you watch this video so you can see something completely opposite of this beast of a toy hauler. Until next time, we'll see ya on down the road. Good night.